Good evening and welcome to Husker Catholic Live. For the next 15 minutes, we're going to take you on a video journey through the Newman Center and all of the ministries it offers.
Okay, let's start with the basics. What's your name, where you're from, and what do you study?
My name's Libby Hallgren. I'm from Lincoln.
Okay, I'm Molly McCabe, and I'm from Lincoln. And
Now, I hear the noise downstairs. What is going on tonight?
Tonight there's a community night. There's one every Thursday after 10 o'clock Mass, and this week's theme is a rave. So there's black lights and
Glow sticks and kind of thumping music. What? That where you kind of feel it inside, you know what I mean? Do you think anybody who is planning the rave has been to a rave?
No.
So this is what some good Catholic kids think a rave would be like.
It's a Catholic rave.
So, community nights. What other types of community nights have you had?
there was a high school musical community night, and what else? A spelling bee last year. That was super fun.
What other activities do you take place in at the Newman Center?
There is a formal coming up.
Hey, do you have your dress yet? Okay, could I come to the formal dressed like this?
Perfect.
'Cause I rented this. I don't actually own this. Are you going to the formal?
Yes. Solo.
Solo?
As usual.
Now, when is the formal?
November 16th.
Now, okay, this is airing November 8th, so you might have an opportunity to make your case. If you were trying to make your case for someone to go with you to the formal, what would you say?
I would say that I'm a very good dancer, and I'm single and very good looking, and I like to have fun.
Okay. What about you? Do you have a date yet for the formal?
Oh, absolutely not.
Is the formal something you get a date for? I mean, is this like prom?
I mean, I don't have a lot of date experience, so I wouldn't know.
Well, neither do I.
I'm Jenna McFadden. I'm from Paxton, Nebraska, home of Ole's, big game.
Of course, Ole's. I've eaten there like 8 times.
My name is David Trotter. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm one of the Focus missionaries here at the Newman Center.
My name's Scott Harder from Elm Creek, Nebraska.
So what is Focus?
Focus is Fellowship of Catholic University Students. It's been here, it's been around for about 10 years now. We're coming up on an anniversary.
Basically just teaching college kids how to be good Catholics.
Yeah, so we have we have about 12 missionaries right now. So they're the heads of these discipleship chains, and then they each disciple 2 or 3 men or women, and then those men or women disciple 2, and it's just this multiplication.
And what does it mean to be the discipler?
Well, to be the discipler is to share your life with another person. And St. Paul says in 1 Thessalonians 2:8 that we are determined to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our very selves as well. And so it's taking the time not just to share the faith with the other person, talk about how their prayer life is doing, how they're doing with chastity, sobriety, and excellence, but also just to hang out with them and to demonstrate your life to them, whether it's going to get your hair cut, going to the grocery store together, making a road trip together. That's kind of what discipleship is all about.
You mentor, you hold others accountable. You just develop a really strong friendship with men or women in your Bible study. And so we kind of develop that through what we call a chain, a discipleship chain. And then you take on the role of leading a Bible study yourself, and teach others how to teach, and just evangelize in that way. So we have about 50 Bible studies doing that right now.
What are the characteristics of a good Catholic student?
I think just living out your faith, letting it be shown. You're not a Catholic for an hour and a half every Sunday.
First and foremost, a community. It's just got such a communal aspect to it, and it's also teaching us how to go out and fulfill the calling that we've been called to, and that's just spread the gospel. So it's equipped us and taught us how to do that.
Talk to me about the 3 principles: chastity, sobriety, and excellence, and how you work with these students on those 3 concepts.
Well, in Focus, those are chastity, sobriety, and excellence. That's what we call the big 3. If you look at what college students struggle with the most on a college campus, it's going out and struggling with the party scene. And so we challenge them to not go out and get drunk. It's in their relationships with one another. So we challenge them to be chaste and be pure. And it's with struggling with their academics, excelling in school or being faithful to their commitments. And so we find that if we can challenge the students in those areas where they're struggling and give them a standard to try to live up to, they really strive for greatness in those areas.
Good. Learning from how they live their lives and trying to practice that same art of living in your life.
Okay. And your discipler, who is it?
That's Dave Trotter. D-Bone, one of the missionaries.
He goes by D-Bone. Your discipler goes by the D-Bone.
He goes by a lot of things.
Give me all the nicknames you got for him in 30 seconds. Go.
What? We got D-Bone, D-Trot, Rock City, David. It's very different. It's subtle, but it's important, I would say. Trotter, Trot-to-Dat, T-Rot. It's, you know.
I never thought in a million years you'd go that long. Bravo, I'm done. All right, let's start with the basics, my man. What is your name and where are you from?
I'm Jake Mock. I'm from Wahoo, Nebraska.
Wahoo, Nebraska. And what are we doing here at the Union tonight?
Actually, the Phi Caps are having a meeting here tonight.
Phi Caps. Now, dumb it down for me. What does Phi Cap mean?
We're a Greek organization on campus. Our full name is Phi Kappa Theta, and we're a Catholic fraternity here on campus.
My name is Michael Emmerich, and I am from Lincoln, Nebraska.
I'm Trevor Downey from Lee Summit, Missouri. It's a suburb right outside Kansas City.
Have you ever considered writing into your dress code a bow tie? Has that ever been brought up?
It has not. We had a very extensive discussion, debate, I guess you would say, last year.
And I want to know who was on the con side. Who didn't want the bow tie? I want names.
I can't get it started.
Was it father? You can tell me. You don't have to protect him.
That is brotherhood business. I'm sorry.
Do you want to trade bow ties?
That's okay.
That's okay? I think there was a subtle commentary on my bow tie there, but I'm going to ignore it. And how are Catholic fraternities different than every other fraternity?
We strive to be kind of a light to the Greek system and show people that you don't need the alcohol, you don't need to have the big parties and stuff with all the alcohol there in order to have fun.
So let the booze flow, right? But we're Catholic.
It's true. Yes, we are Catholic. So we strive for our spirituality and to build people up as men who can be beacons for Christ.
Okay. What were you talking about right before you came out to talk to me?
Father Mattia was actually giving us a talk about where we're going in terms of developing a house.
And how we doing?
It's in the works.
It's in the works? So you don't have a house right now. How does that work if you're in a fraternity but you don't have a fraternity house?
We are non-residential. We have our meetings here at the Union, and we are nonetheless involved throughout campus.
So how often do you get together?
For this meeting, it's every week on Monday nights.
Every week?
Every week.
Without exception?
Without exception. I guess there's a few exceptions.
What happens if Monday night falls on like a holy day?
We still come, but more than likely we'll go to Mass together.
Okay.
Either before or after the meeting.
Do you do that often? Do a bunch of guys get together and go to Mass?
Actually, yeah. Last Monday before our meeting, we actually went to Mass together. And then every Thursday night, we also go to Mass. It's a community night at the Newman Center. We get together and sit up front.
Okay, where are all the ladies?
The ladies are also hanging out with us sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
But I noticed there's no ladies in the meeting, only dudes. So it's a true fraternity in that regard.
Yes, it is a true fraternity.
Now, what's the difference besides the booze between our fraternity and other fraternities?
Phi Kappa Theta is committed to maintaining a uniquely Catholic identity in addition to the normal social and charitable purposes of fraternities on campus.
We also help each other out just by, if anyone needs help in a class, we will be there to help out.
Because I stink at math. I sing at math. So are you any good at math?
2 + 2 is 4.
Sweet. I have to go.